Enough of this power hunger game. Do we now come to a solution part? Because we already heard a lot about warmer chips and all.
Correct.
But is there any sustainable solution with which can cool these power hungry racks?
Most certainly, there's no one sustainable solution, but a combination of multiple technologies should be able to help us reach there. Like, let's cool those hot chips. Legacy was this, where we had these crack units installed at the corner of the room and they used to throw air either in the bottom, or you have these new fan walls which throw air in the front, but typically slightly less efficient way of cooling the data hall, right? Then we went a little more denser where we tried to put in those in-row units, right? Where you had a cooling unit just sitting besides the rack to make sure the air reaches the rack early. But again, still a legacy kind of takes care of 15 kilowatts, 20 kilowatts, definitely not Jigger's 200 kilowatts or 150 kilowatts. A slightly more greener solution, what we can call for now, which is the liquid to air, which we call, I would say it is typically a liquid to air. Why would I say it liquid to air? Is because here is the liquid, which is chilled water, coming to the door, and the door is sitting right behind the rack. So rear door heat exchangers, we have one on our booth here, which can typically have air cooling slightly more sustainable, because actually we've been lucky to have participation, and we've implemented a project where we cooled about 55 kilowatts of pure HPC inside one rack and a total IT load of 3 megawatts. We'll have a slide on that further as well. So that's a slightly more greener air cooling solution is what I may call it. And then obviously the buzz and we have a lot of friends here who have this technology and present as a product, which is typically the DCLC, direct contact liquid cooling, or direct liquid cooling, direct to chip liquid cooling is what you call it. And as we know, we can have those CDUs, we can have those manifolds and cold plates integrated with each other. There are certain products and solutions in which you have PG25 as an implementation, then you have certain which are coming up with water but chemical dose water and stuff like that. So that's one of the most app solution currently running. And if you remember, Mr. Sharad was sharing earlier that there was a case which we also worked with him on that in their Bangalore setup, where there is what we call as the immersion, right? Obviously, if you look at the PUE comparative, which I'll have on another slide, you will see that the immersion is extremely efficient, 1.08, 1.05, mechanical PUE of 1.03 as well. But there's a little bit of, resistance or apprehension on making those servers dip into that liquid and maintaining that. But
Good.
that's about, few solutions that I could
So we have some solutions, that's the good part. So what I understood is basically there are 5 distinct type of cooling that goes into a data center predominantly.
That is correct.
However, as a customer, how I can decide if particular cooling technology is sustainable or green? What I choose when it comes to a high dense rack, which should be a sustainable and a green cooling solution?